This is our podcast jingle. Doesn't it make you tingle? Make you feel warm inside? Before we release a ton of crazy stories from around the globe that we'll condense for your earlobe. Put that tide into an aqueduct, cause you're listening to the world is...
Next question. What is the jewel cooler? Now,
What is the jewel cooler?
here's your options. A special fridge for jewellery.
Okay.
That's possible.
possible.
B, a man paid to fan down singer Jewel on hot days.
She can't afford that.
Question number...
Singer Jewel. When was the last time Jewel had a fucking...
Man, I seen her
Hit.
on a roast show. I don't know whose roast it was, but I haven't seen or heard of her in years.
Exactly.
She got the shit torn over. And C, a device to cool one's testicles. A, B, or C? The jewel cooler.
Okay. So I don't think I'm going to rule out singer Jewel paying a man to
Yeah,
cool her
that's
down.
too much.
It's too much, but also, like I say, I'm pretty sure Jewel, like I say, it's been a while since she's made any money.
Yeah, yeah. And like she's living in a caravan somewhere.
For sure.
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
sure. A device to cool one's testicles. Nah. What sort of device?
Well, it's
Like
a cooling
handheld
device.
Fan?
A cooling device.
What, like a little sort of vase? That
A
goes in your,
vase?
like a vase.
A vase.
That goes in your pants. And
Like-
you put your balls in it and it just sits there cooling them.
Is there water in the vase?
Like a thermos.
That's hot.
No, because it keeps cold things cold as well.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting
So,
that passion.
You put some
Don't
ice in
you
it.
slag off a thermos.
You fucking shut the fuck up. You put
I
some
will flip
ice
this
in it.
table right now. I love a thermos. Yeah, like...
Do you know what?
You have testicles, I'm sure, right?
Yes.
Hitler only had one apparently as well.
that true?
Yeah, which is why
Why
he
are
was
we
quite
talking about
angry.
Hitler so much?
I don't know. It just came back in my head.
Just came out.
He also liked being abused. I think he used to
pissed on.
maybe pissed on, but he was. I think he was. He'd be the type of fella that would pay women to shout at him.
Oh,
And kick him.
100%.
Yeah, because he has too much power. So
Absolutely.
he liked to be slapped
Like to be
around a bit.
humiliated. That's why he had the moustache.
That's why he had a moustache. Something to hold on to. Here you go,
Well,
pig.
no, just because it's fucking ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? I love the idea as well, like Hitler one day just being like shaving the sides of his moustache and being like, do you know what? I love it.
This is a bit of me.
What a guy.
Yeah. There you
like
go.
in the mirror being like, that looks all right. What do you think, Ava? And she's like, yeah, it looks all right.
Yeah,
Let's
because
go.
no one's going to say no. If
No.
if anyone else turn around with that moustache and go, "What do you think of my
Well,
moustache?"
especially nowadays, you'd be like, that's a bit
Well,
problematic.
you can't do it.
But
But
assuming before Hitler.
if someone had a weird moustache, not even a moustache, right? If someone grew like a weird beard that in the shape of a penis, right, and they
Yeah.
shaved around it and left that beard,
Yeah.
and if you grew that and you turned around to anyone and said,
What do you
"What do you
think?"
think of my new beard?" Your friends would go, "That looks ridiculous." Everyone would go, "That looks ridiculous." But if you're the Nazi leader, the Nazi king, you're gonna go, "It's a good beard, man."
Yeah,
That's
don't worry
a-
about it.
Yeah,
It's like a soul patch, but just in the wrong place.
yeah.
eh?
It's like that's where soul patches came from. There was a Hitler
Yeah.
moustache and he sneezed and it jumped down there. Achoo!
I think he ruined that for everyone because maybe that mustache would have looked nice on some people. I bet Jamie Foxx could look good with that mustache.
Yeah, I think he should wear one.
I
but
don't
also,
know.
do you know the way people that like to be abused and shouted at? I reckon nowadays if they're doing their shopping and using the self checkout, they would leave their shopping in the packing
bet they
area
do.
just for the computer to start going. Please remove your shopping from the packing
I
area.
bet they do.
Remove your shopping as he's standing there fapping himself over
Or
his
it's
messages.
like, that one where they're like, please remove your bags from the bagging area. That's the one you're talking about.
That's the one I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh, I'll bet as well, like, they pack all their stuff there and then they don't have a bag with them. And then they're like,
Oh.
I'm really sorry, I need a bag. And it's like shouting at them.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, this is so
Yeah.
embarrassing. Just
Oh my
like
God,
grabbing
I've
their
no
nipples.
bags. Yeah.
So that's like crushing their own testicles in their hands. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I've no fucking bag.
Oh, somebody help me. I reckon that there's going to be a special reason for it.
Okay.
This is a special fridge
Okay.
for jewellery.
Okay, let's go.
I don't know what the reason is, but I think there's going to be a good reason to have a fridge for jewellery. Maybe it helps gold or something. I don't know.
Well, let's have a look. I'm getting fucking
I'm
blinded
getting
here.
sunburned sitting here. Aye.
Here we go.
Stop it.
Yeah, baby.
And Jewel the singer's going to sit in front of that.
Sit next to your jewels. Turn
Put it
the
up your
AC
cacks.
and enjoy a cool ride.
Do you know what? The summer's here in Auckland.
But then you're not getting the aircon in any other area of
Well,
your
you can
body.
get it from, but the other fan you can turn on your face.
Oh, stop.
No, you stop. It's. I did a gig.
That
in
is
Hamilton.
insane.
I watch back videos during the summer when I do a gig somewhere, and I'm literally, I can see me unsticking my testicles, like from my leg.
Really?
Yeah, I watch it. Sometimes I say it, but I do this weird stretch. And if I don't explain it,
Little
no one
lunge.
else knows. But I do like a weird lunge. And when I watch back, I go, I know exactly what I'm doing there.
See, I wear tight boxers.
Yeah, that's
Keeps everything in place.
I like to be loosey.
I get it.
Flop
I get
about,
it.
you know what I
See,
mean?
I'm a briefs guy, so
I get the boxers. And like, as you're getting older, the balls get bigger and saggier. I don't know why I said that. Next question. Oh, you like this one. What did Brazilian Mervione Russia Moraes marry? Now,
now Merivone,
Mervione.
is that a female name or a male name?
It's a lady name.
Lady name.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did she marry?
Yeah.
Okay, let's find
Let's
out.
go, right? Let's go.
What did she marry?
A
as well?
scarecrow. A.
Okay.
B. A rag doll.
Oh God.
Or C. A mannequin. A, B, or C.
A mannequin.
Yeah, mannequin. How do you say that?
Mannequin.
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 It's a Q. Mannequin.
Mannequin. Though. It's
Mannequin.
like a hard Q.
Mannequin.
Mannequin will do. That's fine.
Okay, Google. How do you pronounce mannequin?
That's pronounced mannequin.
Ah, you bitch. Alexa,
Thanks, Google.
how do you pronounce mannequin?
Oh.
We're over. We're
Oh,
done,
shut up.
Siri.
Honestly, she kept going on there, didn't she?
Yeah. Ah, she loves it. She loves her
You
own
obviously
voice.
don't give her enough attention.
Thank-
I actually, right, again, let's take these one by one.
One by one.
So a scarecrow,
Yeah.
rugged,
Yeah.
outdoors, type,
Outdoorsy. Yeah.
uh,
Old clothes.
old
bit of
clothes,
straw.
so obviously very frugal, very thrifty, very good for the environment. But I don't think, well, there are some fucking mental people out there. Maybe there's a scarecrow in the garden. She keeps walking past it and she's like, oh my God, he winked at me.
When's he
She's
ever-
like, he doesn't scare me at all.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm glad I'm not a crow.
Yeah,
And like, imagine she just walks by and goes, I wonder when he's going to get down on one knee.
yeah.
And then she pushes him
And then he
down on
just
one
falls
knee.
over.
Yeah. And then your house, you've loads of crows and shit. And
If
birds.
you were a farmer, right, and you had a scarecrow and a crazy woman in the next town fell in love with your scarecrow, would you let her take it home?
I'd make her pay a lot of money. Yeah,
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Because if someone's that mad and they have money, they will pay money to take
To
a
take the
scarecrow.
scarecrow.
Because they don't want to be an exhibitionist and do what they want to do with a scarecrow in the middle of
In
a
the
field.
middle of the cornfield.
Even though that would be
It would scare
outstanding
the
in his
crows.
field. But it's
Stop it.
oh stop. But yeah, you'd want to if you were into scarecrow fetish, you'd do it at home.
I hope so.
But you'd have to put down a sheet because the hay would go everywhere, and you know what I mean.
Put
Do you
down a
have-
tarp.
yeah, put down and then when you're finished, you just pick up the hay and shove it back in
as well. Yeah. I mean, she's like, oh my God, you got it all over me.
I love the smell of grass.
I hope it's not a rag doll because a rag doll sounds a bit pedophilic.
Oh, does it?
Well, you would think of a rag doll as like a little, like a child's doll.
Yeah, true.
You know, we're not talking about a Barbie here.
No, a Barbie's
know.
different. That's solid and rigid. You can use that. A ragdoll is like you're just shoving soft
Got
shit
this little
in.
innocent face painted on it as well. Do you know what I mean? Like
Where
Tops
did-
TV.
It's like those dolls that you go, where did the bad man touch you? Ooh, the little.
It's literally that
It's
doll.
literally that doll. The image I have of a rag doll is one of them sort of rosy cheeks, little smile. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
too
like Rosie
weird.
and Jim.
Rosie, that's where it comes from.
Rosie and Jim.
They
Like,
lived on the
so
boat.
If somebody said to you, "Oh my God, I've married Jim" from Rosie and Jim, you'd be like, "What?"
I'd say, what
you'd
happened
be
to
like,
Rosie?
the actual puppet, Jim. And I'm like, "What do you do with it?" Jim's a child. Leave him alone.
Is he a child?
Well, I think so.
I can't remember.
I mean, he's a rag doll that comes to life on a riverboat.
True.
You know what I mean?
I crashed,
Doesn't matter.
I crashed a riverboat before.
Really?
Yeah, we were. Mad story. We met this lunatic.
Of course.
Yeah, we met this lunatic on holidays, me and my mate, and he told us he used to be a monk and he's a teacher and everything. So
Like a guru.
no, he was just mad. And then so when we came back to Dublin, he said, like we went to his house once and he had magic mushrooms and whiskey. And we were having magic mushrooms and whiskey. And then my friend Stephen fell asleep, woke up, he'd spilt a can of beer on his lap and he accused us of pouring drinks on him. So he ran in a huff. And then it was me with
Well,
this.
like actually just fled.
He just left the house.
Fled the house,
Yeah, left the
ran.
house. And then so we continued. And then I went, it was nighttime, went to bed. I woke up and the guy was standing over me going, you got to see this, the snakes and the mice, man. The trees are moving and the snakes and the mice. I'm like, get out of my room now, right? And then the next morning I said, what were you on about? The snakes and the mice. And he goes, oh, we've got snakes in the shed and we feed it mice. I'm like, oh, right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's mental. So,
So he's probably standing out there in a shed on mushrooms,
yeah.
like looking at all the snakes and the mice
Yeah.
and just like absolutely freaking the fuck
Like,
out.
this is the weirdest game of snakes and ladders
How
ever.
does this end up in crashing the riverboat? That's what I...
So he had a riverboat. What's the other name for them? A riverboat.
I
One of
would
them
just call it a
long
riverboat.
boat
Yeah,
things,
yeah.
right?
You can live in, like a houseboat.
Yeah. So we were traveling across Ireland, across the canals and stuff, and it was cool. Drinking cans. It was
Sailing
brilliant.
your boat.
And then we were coming up to a place where he goes, "Oh, there's a pub here. We should go to the pub." All right. Now I'm a bit weird. I meant like ADHD, so I took my brain a while to catch up as in certain things. There's things I don't understand. So when he turned around to me and he goes, "Throw the anchor in, right, and we'll get off here." I goes, "Yeah, no worries." And I picked up the anchor, I just fucked it in, right, carried on, and then the boat moved over and crashed into the side, right. And he started shouting at me, going, "I told you to throw the anchor in." And I said, "Yeah, I did. I threw the anchor
In the water.
And he said, "But you're supposed to tie the rope on first
Fuck,
before."
were you supposed to know that?
Exactly. Thank you. Finally, someone on my side. I goes, I've never been on a boat.
No,
What?
I mean I wouldn't have any idea
Yeah.
that I would have thought you could just throw it in and it's just supposed to be heavy enough.
Something
to stop
would happen.
The boat.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what that's how I thought they worked.
Anytime I told anyone that story, they went, "You're an idiot."
That's because they're just being nasty.
Yeah, just being nasty.
Being nasty,
But yeah,
horrible bastards.
So we crashed the boat and
So actually the whole story about the snake, the mice, the mushrooms, your friend Stephen fleeing into the night, never being seen again, didn't have anything to do with crashing the boat at all.
there was this.
None of these factors contributed to that at all.
There's a link in the story. I'll just tell you, right? So, and then I changed my mind, going, "I won't tell you the story." So, the night when we crashed the boat, we were sitting in a pub, and my mate went to bed. I might cut this out, I don't know. And we were sitting there, and he kept getting me drunk, and then he made a move on me, and I threatened to smash a radio over. There was a radio behind me, and I
You
goes,
made a sexual
"Yeah,
move
yeah,"
on you.
and I goes, "You fucking do that, I'll kill you." And
Was he a heterosexual though?
no, we didn't know what he was.
I
didn't,
see.
I don't
Oh,
know.
one of those
But he was a monk.
situations.
Yeah. As
Oh,
well,
so
at
he was
some
just
stage.
a bit of a strange
But he had two
fellow.
kids. He had two kids as well. So the whole does mad stuff. Anyway, so I threatened him. And that's the only reason I told you the other story is because when he came into the room that time, I was like, get the fuck
Oh,
away
I
from me.
see.
But then I
Oh, well, yeah.
realised they didn't join up. These stories didn't join
Actually,
up.
these were unconnected events. When he came in to tell you about the snakes and the mice, it wasn't that he was hoping for you to be like, "Oh, I'm scared, hold me." Do you know what I mean?
I was like, "Get out of this room now." I remember what you tried on the boat. So, but yeah, there was a connection, but it was irrelevant. But that's how my head works. I was like, "I'll tell you all these stories before I get to the relevant story."
I'm going for mannequin.
You're going for a
I'm
mannequin.
going for mannequin.
Mannequin.
Let's do it.
Right. You're going to love this one. Because a mannequin makes sense because it's the most humanoid of
Yeah,
them.
and I don't know if I'm being biased because I watched the film Mannequin.
Oh,
last
yeah.
week.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That's why you say mannequin and not mannequin. Because I haven't
Well,
watched
also I
it.
say that because it's correct.
Well, the thing is, right, a scarecrow wears old clothes and mannequins
mannequin,
famously wear
Height of fashion.
height of fashion, brand new clothes.
Absolutely.
So
And they might have like a little,
Yeah.
little face painted on and
Yeah.
all that,
sometimes they have boobs and nipples. Oh, well, whatever. She could marry who she wants.
Well, yeah, she
And-
could marry a lady mannequin or a man mannequin.
Is it called a womankin if it's
No,
a late?
It's
Okay.
actually not. It's just mannequin.
A woman quin.
Yeah, women.
Woman quin.
Mannequin.
Mannequin. Right. Let's find out. You're going to like this. It is, in fact, a ragdoll.
Oh my god! Look at the little chain.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see the chain. Look at the moustache. Look at the moustache.
I love it. Why is its tongue hanging out? So that she.
Oh, was that a tongue or a lip?
I thought it was a tongue, so that she's like, I'll sit on his face or something.
Oh, with the fanny tickler. Look at the hair.
Oh my god!
Little
Does it
woolly
say,
moustache.
I was loveless before I married a rag doll.
That is quality, innit?
I mean, well, to be fair, it's no stranger than those men that have got those like really lifelike sex dolls.
Yeah,
you know,
the sex dolls, yeah.
and like there's ones where they'll like dress her up and drive about in town with
Yeah,
her. And that
yeah.
in the
I'm off for
car.
the missus.
It's not really any stranger than that, except I love as well that look at its hand leaning on the rose petal strewn mattress.
Like, she's moved that hand
Is
around
that,
like...
erotic art she's got on her wall.
Oh, I didn't even
behind her
see that.
blow up bed.
That isn't
She's
so
actually
weird.
gone out and gone like a wedding dress. She's had her hair done.
She's got a
she's had her
suit for
nails
him.
done.
She gave him a new trim, a moustache. Didn't comb his hair, though.
No.
Do you know what? That mannequin also
made
looks...
him?
Oh, sorry, the mannequin. I don't know. But look how terrified that face is of the ragdoll.
I absolutely love it. That's honestly that for me. It's the eyebrows. I think the eyebrows are
I'm
extraordinary.
just shocked.
I love that the mustache.
But the chain, you're right, the chain over the shirt.
She's
And,
bought him a chain.
and see that picture on the
She needs
podcast?
to learn how to tie a tie correctly as well, because that's a fucking.
Oh, he
mess.
did that himself. But there's people in the background of that picture.
they're like,
So they're
yeah.
like, this is normal.
Oh, that's just what's her name? again?
Meravione.
Meravione. That's just Meravione's ragdoll.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
That's crazy.
He's quite tall though. Good for her.
Well, he's just sitting down. It's hard to tell.
I suppose.
He could have shins 4 foot long. You know what I mean? Because it's not.
He could have anyone he wanted.
Yeah. But he got Meravione. And she looks happy.
I assume she pays for everything.
Oh, yeah. God.
That is mental.
She'd fuck the stuffing out of him.
I bet she has.
Next question. After marrying a ragdoll,
Oh.
what happened next to Meravione, Russia, Moraes? You ready?
What happened next?
You could guess. A. They had a little ragdoll baby.
Oh,
B.
I already know that's the answer. Let's keep going.
B. The ragdoll went up in flames while Marcelo tried to light the fire.
That would be funny.
Screaming, looking at her husband on
Or she
fire.
turns herself into the police. I killed my husband.
Burned him. But we got insurance.
There's nothing left of him.
Just his moustache. His singed moustache.
Just his chain.
His chain and upper lip. Oh, I miss Marcelo. Or C. The ragdoll had an affair with a cushion.
Now, if you had said she had an affair with a cushion,
Yeah.
I'd be like, maybe.
Because we've been down that road before.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Because she's the sort of person that likes, she likes soft furnishings.
But
Do
if
you know
she,
what I mean?
do you think, because she looks at the ragdoll Marcelo the way she does, do you think she looks at a cushion as like someone with no legs and arms and head? Like a torso. Just a torso with no arms
She's
and legs.
like plumping up her torsos before company comes over.
Don't sit on Marcelo. Don't sit on
Don't sit
John.
on
Yeah.
my show torso.
It's like,
That's
Pedro.
the good torso.
Yeah. Pedro has no arms and legs. You can't sit on Pedro. You kill Pedro.
I don't know if she makes them herself. I think we're about to find out. They had a little baby. I think she makes them. I reckon it'll be in the similar style to her husband.
With a moustache, do you reckon?
No, I reckon they've had a little girl.
Oh, well, let's find out. I was loveless before I married a ragdoll, and now we have a baby. And I think it's a baby
in the
boy.
hospital, guy.
In a hospital. With a fucking hairnet on.
It's-
What's she going to get the hair in a ragdoll?
No, it's because she's pretending she's been through labour.
Oh my god.
That's what she's doing.
That's
That you
insane.
can see like her tiled floor. That's just in her house.
Oh,
So she's
yeah.
just like set up this whole scene.
Oh, didn't even go to a hospital.
Yeah,
That's
she didn't go to the
lazy.
hospital. And I mean, is that red thing the afterbirth?
Oh god.
Has she sewn it?
No.
She crocheted a little afterbirth.
She
for
crocheted
herself.
a little umbilical cord. That's
But
just
you know,
wool,
you're right
isn't it?
though. He's a boy because he's wearing blue. And
Yeah,
that's how we know.
That's how we know back in the day. It could be, but it doesn't have a moustache, which is good.
Not yet.
But I think it really takes
Do you think she's
the.
gonna like make new ones
every
as
year?
the baby gets older.
Yeah.
And then what's she gonna do with the old one? Burn it off.
Unless she stitches onto the original, like
Bill. She
Around
uses
it.
the original as stuffing.
yeah, and you just keep building around it. Like what's the doll within a doll? The Russian
dolls.
dolls. Yeah.
That's
But I
creepy.
think
And underneath it all, there's the little baby that she's always wanted. Mama. Oh, she's a horror film.
do you know what? I don't want to make an assumption, but the baby really does take after the father.
I think
Yeah.
that's fair to say. There's no denying who the father is there.
It's Marcelo, of course. It wasn't Pedro, the no arms and no legs little
Wasn't
fella.
Could have been any one of the cushions or buffets in the house.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean,
This is Marcelo. That is crazy.
but do you know what? She's happy.
Oh, she seems happy. Let's have a look.
She looks like a very happy. She's not very well adjusted, obviously, socially, but she's happy, and I think fair play to you,
Yeah.
Vioni or whatever your fucking name is.
I-
She sounds like a cheese.
I'd say fair play to her. It doesn't say whether it was a natural birth or a cesarean.
Mm.
It'd be interesting if she goes around with a woolly scar on her belly. It was a tough
Crocheted a
birth.
little
Yeah.
scar up.
Yeah. Oh, I did what I went through to have this baby. She should do. Which of the following is food stuff that you can buy?
Okay, of
Ready? A. Ass biscuits. Biscuits in the shapes of bums.
course you can buy it. Of course.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
B. Bum buttons. Small raisins marketed as bum lice.
Doubtful.
C. Dingleberries. Small chocolate bears that represent dried poo particles stuck in the bum area.
Doubtful.
Okay, so
But,
you're
like,
going with ass
listen,
biscuits.
Right away.
Straight away.
This question's too easy.
We are moving on. But let's have a look. Ass biscuits, yeah, fair enough. I get it.
Well, because
Little
it's just a bit of cheeky fun.
cheeky, literally cheeky. Yeah.
Whereas the others, there's no way of marketing the other two. Absolutely no way.
So I get what you're saying. You can advertise, you can market ass
isn't
biscuits
it?
as something for that hen party.
Hen
Yeah.
parties and that, but no hen party. All of them sitting there with their penis straws and their L's on and their veils, all being like, and look, I got you bum lice.
I love a bit of bum lice. Whoa. Nom 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 nom.
Absolutely not.
All right, so let's go. This is going to be a quick one. You are going to be in for a surprise. It is dingleberries.
No.
Yeah,
Oh my
chocolate-covered
God.
gummy bears. I'm going to put this
Oh.
image on Spotify, YouTube, and you can also listen on iHeartRadio and wherever you get your podcasts.
Chocolate-covered gummy bears that are... But why, for God's sake? Why?
Well, a hen party. Listen, we just had a question
it's
about a
sugar.
woman shagging a rag doll. So this
That's it.
shouldn't be a surprise.
It says on the case, at the top of the case, it's sugar.
It's sugar. It's sugar.
It's
What?
su-
It's sugar.
It's sugar.
It's like it's not even but it has the apostrophe.
That's
it's
bizarre.
Ugger. Dingleberries, little bear. So it's bears in the shape of poo particles, and it has a image of a bum, cartoon bum, and another hand coming in with a magnifying glass showing what the chocolate-covered arse bears look like up close.
Why would... Whose idea was that?
I don't know. I didn't do it.
And why haven't they won an award?
God, they probably have.
That I have to say.
If you
that
saw it.
that surprised me.
I know it did. I know it did.
That's really surprised.
If you saw that in the shop, would you buy it?
No,
I would.
I would leave the shop.
I have.
It's not my. It's obviously not. I mean, you know me. I'm pretty classy.
Yeah.
You know.
I've got a duck with a dick.
Do you?
Yeah. No, it was people buy me weird stuff.
Yeah.
And especially
nobody
when
buys me weird. Nobody buys me anything.
well, no one knows what to get me, but they think, oh, he'll like this. And it was a Secret Santa. and I don't know where it is.
They
It's
were like,
upstairs.
"Oh, he's got a good sense of humor."
Yeah, so it's
He's like a duckwa penis.
so it's a rubber duck, and it has a willy. So if it's
Is it a
floating on the
sex
back.
toy?
No, the willy is tiny. You would barely get it in, and it sit on the water. And then I think the joke
It's
is
got a willy.
it's got a willy.
Oh, so you can
Waka,
like,
waka.
when somebody comes in the bathroom, you can be like, "Here, look at this." Oh,
Yeah. And what you doing in my bathroom?
yeah, exactly. Who are you showing that to?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And the thing is, what I've noticed with it, I think it's upstairs
But how
somewhere.
as well, you can't sit
Exactly,
it
that's what I was
on
going
the
to say.
side of the bath.
You have to remove the strap on willy.
Is that a strap on?
No, it's not. It's you can take it on and take it out. You can remove the penis. So then the duck sits like a normal duck
Where do you put the penis?
just beside it.
just have a suction that's into the
just-
stick it to the tiles.
For what? For a fucking ragdoll to sit on. That's a child doll. We shouldn't have said that.
That shocked me.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised by that.
Well, you know the name of the podcast. The world is beep.
That is fucked, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Absolutely fucked. Let's have another one.
Okay.
What happened when Maeve Walker visited pyramids that got her on a TV show in England? That's the dog, by the way.
Yeah, the dog's
heavy breathing.
Duh.
Maeve Walker. Now this is, I think it's Good Morning. I
Maeve
think that's
Walker.
the TV show Good
Okay.
Morning, right? So here we go.
What happened?
She complained that it was too sandy.
So wait a minute. So what happens
that
when
truck up.
Maeve Walker visited pyramids that got her on a TV show? So when she visited the pyramids.
Yeah, like
Right.
the actual, like the
Oh, okay, 'cause-
Egyptian ones, not
Right, like the Pyramid of Giza.
Yeah,
like-
the geezers.
Right.
Yeah.
As I was like, she's visited random pyramids.
No, she's visited.
She visited the pyramids in
yeah,
Egypt.
Yeah,
Right, okay.
yeah, the actual, like the famous pyramids.
Okay. She complained it was too sandy.
B. She claims that she can speak alien. Or C. She claims that Cleopatra's ghost informed her that Maeve is now the queen of Egypt.
Right.
Now, we're back on the crackheads.
I actually know this one.
Do you?
Well, it sounds familiar. I might be wrong,
Okay.
actually. But it would be absolutely no surprise to me at all that an English tourist, because I'm assuming that's what she is,
Yeah, Maeve, classic English name.
classic English name, Maeve,
All right, Maeve.
would go somewhere and then complain it was too sandy.
Okay,
Gotta be.
it's got to be that. I actually know what you're talking about.
Because,
that-
you know, like, they're like, oh, they go to Spain, they're like, nobody speaks English.
Yeah, and they go to the Colosseum going, it was just rubbish.
Yeah,
it was
oh,
just
my
rocks.
God, oh, it's falling down.
It's falling down. Like, fix it, do something.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. And I've seen someone complain about the sand in Egypt before, but this isn't it.
Right,
Here's
okay,
the
if that's not correct, let me go through the other two then.
Okay,
Let's do this properly.
Okay, let's do this properly.
Because that is the most boring answer as well.
Yeah.
So,
So,
we're saying, all right, so A is out.
A is gone.
She doesn't complain it's too sandy. In fact, she loves how sandy it is.
She loves the sandy so
So
much.
either Maeve claims she can speak alien
Yeah.
and they put her on TV to talk about it,
Yeah.
or Maeve says that she encountered Cleopatra's ghost
Yeah.
who told her that Maeve's now the queen of Egypt.
Absolutely, yes.
So it's one of those two things.
It's one of those two. And
Fucking hell.
two
and
insane
can I
answers.
just check, is Maeve okay?
I don't know.
Well, I'm going to need to research what happened to Maeve after this.
Yeah, well, and I want to look up Murder Viola and find out if
so-
the kid is okay.
Surely, because I'm pretty sure Cleopatra is not buried in the pyramids,
Yeah, okay.
right? I think that they were probably built quite a while before Cleopatra ruled Egypt.
Okay.
Don't know much about my history,
Don't know
but I'm
much
pretty
about
sure
history.
she probably doesn't have that much of a relationship to the pyramids. Now, I would expect Maeve to know that.
Yeah. Maeve.
Unless,
I know Maeve like I know
I'm
Maeve.
totally wrong. I'm gonna guess that Maeve is one of these people that believes in like ancient aliens and all that sort of
Ooh.
shit, and the aliens came and built it. Basically, so do you know Ancient Aliens, the show?
No.
Right, it's brilliant.
Is it okay?
So Ancient Aliens is like this, and it's on the History Channel.
Yeah.
right.
So
So it's real.
Yeah.
and they're like aliens came and built everything and basically seeded civilization.
Okay, yeah.
But what's really funny about it, and this is where I sound like I'm right on and I'm on a soapbox, is that it's obviously like Americans, obviously, It's Americans, white Americans,
Yeah.
making these things, and they only ever talk about things that have been made by like indigenous cultures.
Oh, I know
They're
what
like,
you mean, yeah.
there's no way the Mayans could build these complex things. Aliens
Yeah,
must have done
aliens,
it.
white
you know,
aliens
there's
must
no
have done
way
it.
the Egyptians could build these, so that must be an alien
Has to
thing.
be a white alien.
Yeah, the Easter Island heads,
Yeah.
like all that shit. So
Aliens.
That's all aliens,
Yeah.
because there's just no way people, there's no way people that aren't like extraordinary imperialistic white people
Yeah.
could do it.
Yeah.
That's what that show's about. If you watch that show with the right lens, it's hilarious.
Okay.
Right? So you've got to watch it and be like, this is just satire. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But some people believe it.
Yeah.
I reckon Maeve's one of them.
You reckon Maeve?
Maeve went to the pyramids, and she thinks that the alien technology in the pyramids has implanted a message in her brain, and now she can speak alien.
Well, let's
And
find
she's
out.
speaking in tongues.
Woman's
there she
visit
is.
The pyramid unleashed her ability to speak alien. She claims.
There she is. And
There
look at her
she
there
is.
with that alien.
That's almost like Mervione with the ragdoll.
It's nearly like that.
It's like this is a real alien.
This is just
I
the
brought
start
back.
of their story, though.
Do you think? What's their kids gonna look like?
Fuck knows, little.
But look,
Well, you get those little eggs. Remember those eggs where you
Oh,
could do an
yeah.
alien?
she's not gonna put one of them inside her.
Well, I don't know.
I laid an
Don't
alien.
do that, Maeve. Is she
gonna-
wearing a dog collar as well?
It's a little dog collar, and she's got some stuff on her head. She's got a lot of Botox, and
Well, wait, what she's had there is a bit of Botox. She's had her eyes done. She's definitely got lip filler in.
yeah. But
She
do you
might
know-
have cheek implants as
I
well,
think so.
actually.
The alien could do with some lip filler. That's just a line.
I think the alien could do with a fucking bit of air.
Yeah. Well, maybe she wanted to go down on her. You know what I mean? There you go. Hey.
Well done,
Whoa.
Maeve.
Yeah.
So, what became of Maeve? Do we know?
Well, I think I have a clip. Oh no! Oh, she na 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 yeah yeah yeah.
Is that Maeve speaking alien?
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know what nationality she is now.
I tell you the thing about Maeve
She's so good
is
at
that
the alien.
clearly this has made her a bit of money between her doing that viral video and then being on television, because the amount of work she's had done between those two clips is
She looks
unbelievable.
So different.
And this is where you can definitely see it's in her jaw.
Yeah.
She's had her cheeks. She's definitely had cheeks.
Yeah.
Her cheeks done.
Yeah.
She's already had Botox in that first one, but she's having it again. She's had her eyes lifted.
Yeah.
She's had a lot done. Fair play.
Fair play to her,
No
yeah.
judgment from
Well,
me.
maybe she didn't. Maybe when she got probed in like.
Oh, you're saying it's the alien
Oh
parasite?
no! She got. She never claimed to be taken away by aliens. Just
No,
that
she just
she can
speaks
now
alien
speak
now.
alien.
I want to find out what happened to her. I'm just gonna have a quick Google.
No worries. I'll read the next question.
Aye, I'll have a quick Google and find out what happened to Maeve. Well, wait a second. Let's finish
Yeah,
Maeve.
Let's finish with Maeve.
Where's Maeve now? Where is Maeve now? I was hoping it would just know who Maeve was. Because I don't know Maeve's surname.
Oh, Walker.
Maeve Walker.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a musician.
Of course she is. Did she sing Alien?
Oh, she's got a Wikipedia.
Fuck off. She got a.
She was on Big Brother. Oh no, these are all just different Maeves. No, she was on Big Brother.
How is there so many Maeves?
This Maeve went on Big Brother.
What Big Brother?
Maeve.
Jesus Christ.
Content creator. It says she was a housemate on Big Brother, Colombia. Mostly known in Colombia, Mexico, has been the recipient of many interviews. I want to see where the claims to have stellar galactic. There she is. She lives in Mexico and claims to have stellar galactic DNA.
Whoa.
Wow. Opinions about her work are divided, as some take it as humorous, while others believe that she actually speaks the alien language.
Do you believe?
I don't believe it, but it's a question of whether she believes it or whether she's trolling everyone because she's actually like some sort of content creating comedian. I have no idea.
Yeah. It's like, hey,
Let's
look,
show
give
her
me
a bit of
attention.
respect because she might actually just be like, fuck you guys, I'm going to troll the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I doubt it.
I doubt it. I think she's batshit.
Yeah.
I like her.
Me too.
Yeah. I'd have a drink with her.
Same. That's what I was about to say.
I knew you were gonna
I'd
say
have
that.
a drink with her. Yeah.
Yeah. And you'd have a drink with the What's It Eating singing lady.
Oh, I probably already have. Yeah.
What a sesh. Which of the following went viral but were later revealed to be fake?
Oh, there's so many answers to
I know,
this.
but here's the options.
Okay.
A, man pretends to be cow in milking competition, gets jacked off for hours.
No way.
B, man pretends to be dolphin in SeaWorld and drowns.
No way.
Or man pretends to be a horse and gets ridden until he bleeds. A, B, or C?
Wait a minute. I have to think about this. So, which of these went viral, but then later was revealed to be fake?
Yeah.
Because they all sound fake. to
Yeah,
me, right?
yeah, they all
But
sound
one of them, someone pretended it really happened.
Yeah,
And everyone believed it, so it went viral.
Yeah.
They were like, oh my God, you seen this guy? It's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
And then later on, he was like, sorry, it didn't actually happen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Psych!
Right.
I just mafed you.
Let's
You got
you,
mafed,
you've
bitch.
been named.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go through each.
Okay.
So, man pretends to be cow in milking competition.
Yeah.
Gets jacked off for hours. Well, no, because the thing is, it's not a question of which one of these is the most ridiculous. It's which one of people
Believed.
stupid enough
Yeah.
to believe.
Yeah.
And actually,
Yeah.
people might believe that.
Yeah.
Even though I'm like, well, a dick looks nothing like an udder.
Maybe he is.
So how? And also, if it's a milking, I'm not being funny, but if it's a milking competition, the people milking, it's probably not their first time milking. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they're going to be like,
That's a penis.
and also, you don't wank it. You don't wank the udder
never-
until the milk comes out.
yeah, I've
You
never.
squeeze it.
Yeah, true. I've never milked.
But you've seen it done.
It's not my go-to on Pornhub. I'm gonna watch a cow get
Needs a milking.
Yeah.
No, it can't be that.
Actually, I've seen.
Well, would people believe it though? Because people, well,
It's
I mean,
what people believe.
It's what people believe. Man pretends to be dolphin in SeaWorld and drowns. Totally possible.
Absolutely.
That one I buy that people would believe.
Because you could get a dolphin suit.
And
You
just
c-
swim about.
Yeah, you could get Mervione to crochet you one. It'd get very heavy when it's wet, though. You'd sink to the bottom. That's probably how it happens.
Yeah, that's how he drowned. Man pretends to be horse, gets ridden until he bleeds.
Yeah, that's a bit too much.
I'm going for dolphin.
Okay. That is the most
I'm going for
plausible.
dolphin. I think that's the...
Heavily
They're all
crocheted.
stupid.
Yeah.
But I think that's the one where, like, because if you stayed away from the people that work there, if you were just swimming off in the corner,
yeah.
you know, painted great, I could imagine there was maybe photos of somebody and it looked a little bit more convincing.
Yep.
Because I just don't think anyone could believe the other two, unless I'm like the smartest person in the world.
Probably the smartest person in the world. Here we go. Here's the answer. Man pretends to be a cow in milking competition, gets jacked off for hours.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. You're telling me.
Now, they found out it was fake, right? But this was like fake news, and then people believed
Carl
it.
was milked by a total of 13 contestants before his ruse was uncovered. Now, obviously, this is fake.
That's even if that was true. Everybody at that event is pretending that it's a cow, but they know it's a man. Like it's a weird.
I know. I mean, I can see the picture.
Do you know?
I mean, there's no way he's like, he's just literally like that. Moo. And everyone's like, wow, they've really challenged us with
Yeah.
this cow in the competition.
But you know what I mean? It's like maybe it's a load of fellas that are gay, but they don't want to say they're gay, and they go, "We're in a cow milking competition," and everyone knows
and they've
the
hired
situation.
Carl.
Yeah, and he's
Oh,
like,
so
"I'm a
everyone's
cow."
like,
I'm like,
yeah.
"Yeah, that is a cow. That's definitely a cow."
Yeah, I'll
Oh.
fill this whole bucket.
Yeah, all over my face.
Yeah. I can't believe people would believe such a thing.
Yeah, but you know, people are dumb.
People are dumb. But it's got 0 shares there in that screenshot you've taken.
Well, that's an early screenshot. I wonder how many shares it has now.
December 23rd
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
That's 2 days
Sad.
off Christmas. Imagine
know.
you're in the Christmas fever. You're looking forward to Christmas, and you go, "Do you know what? Let's release this story."
I wonder how many milkmaids I can get masturbated by secretly before Christmas.
Are they like, why is that? Is it because Santa comes once a year, or the second coming of whatever?
Yeah, I
And then
mean-
they're like, "Do you know what?
He does come once in a year, right?
Yeah.
But he comes
13 times there."
literally the whole night all over the world.
Yeah,
And you're like,
that's where the
that's
snow
intense.
comes from.
That's where the snow comes from. So I need all those cookies.
Yeah, the cookies thing that's funny, isn't it? Like, what did you leave out for Santa?
Well, we left cookies and milk, but unless we were at my grandparents, they would leave them whiskey, and we'd left a carrot for the reindeer.
Yeah, so we left a carrot for the reindeer, right? And then we'd wake up in the morning and there would be remaining
The
carrot.
end of the carrot.
Yeah,
that's what my
with,
parents
with
would
teeth
do as well.
marks, but they were human teeth marks.
Oh no, my parents just cut it.
That's mad.
I think my mum used it in the broth. the
My
next
dad
day.
my dad, and he was missing a couple of teeth back in the day, and he'd take a bite, and you'd look at it, and you could see where his teeth didn't.
I
get
love
it.
that you're like actually like forensically
We
investigating
did
the bite
so
patterns.
What we did, how I found out, because I wanted Santa's autograph, and I used to sign my mother's name, and my mother's name is Sandra, and I goes, "Can I have your autograph?" Santa left out a no, and it was my mother's handwriting. So that's how I
Oh, and
figured
that's
that
how you
out.
knew.
The carrot was one thing, and also what I learned is that different houses left different things out for Santa, and it was what the parents drank. So in my house, we left out Carlsberg for Santa, right? He drank Carlsberg, right? In my friend's house, David's house, they left out what was it, Guinness.
Yeah.
His dad drank Guinness, right? And then my other friend Philip, they left out heroin. It was a more tragic story.
Yes,
So it was always
yes.
what the parents left out.
No, we just had cookies and milk.
And that's all right.
Quite boring.
Yeah, we got him shit faced because we used to go. How was he flying around the world off his chops?
Well, he would just sort of black out, and then he's
Yeah.
like, "Fuck, is it done?" And everyone's
Oh.
like, "Yeah."
But it was the reindeers doing the driving.
My mum used to tell me that they had to send Santa money. Santa didn't. Come
Oh,
for
that's
free.
clever. That's clever because some kids got better stuff.
Yeah, because I used to be like, "How come such and such has got like a Nintendo 64 and a thing and a thing?"
Yeah.
And when we got our Nintendo 64, it was for the whole family.
Yeah, yeah,
And
and
everyone has
roller
to share
skates.
it. Like, yeah, what's going on? And my mum was like, "Well, Santa doesn't come for free.
Yeah,
You got to send him money." Which was a hard lesson for me to learn that early on, but it was a good lesson.
it's how you learn. Like I remember because we were threatened with bags of coal. If you're naughty, you get a bag of coal. I remember once I said to Holly, I go, "Stop your messing, or Santa will bring you a bag of coal." And
Yeah.
she said, "What's a bag of coal?" And I had to explain because there's central heating now. You just click a button and the house is warm. I just said it's like black dusty rocks that leave it like they, And she's like,
she doesn't
"Oh,
know what coal is.
yeah." She's like, "Can I get some?"
Oh,
Because when you describe it, it sounds fun. Yeah. It wasn't fun when we were kids. Go out to the garden and get some coal. The fucking freezing.
awful. Yeah, we had
Yeah.
the same in our house. My mum only got central heating like 2 years ago.
Wow.
But I mean, she lives in the middle of a town. She's just cheap bitch.
Cheap bitch. What did Kirsty Allsop from Location swallow? Here we
Oh,
go.
what hasn't she swallowed?
Yeah, she wasn't involved in that milking competition.
No, I hope not.
A, her AirPods,
Okay. that'd be-
plausible. B, pineapple lumps, absolutely disgusting. Don't even
Agree.
start me. I hate them. And there's people, Kiwis, my Kiwi friends and people
Oh,
at
they're
quiz
so
get
proud of them.
passionate. Yeah,
And
I'm
they're
like,
chocolate fish.
chocolate
Gross
fish,
as well.
chocolate covered balls of muck.
Oh, and the chocolate is so shit.
It's-
Tell you what else is shit. Sorry about this, New Zealanders. Your cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely appalling.
And then you-
everyone's like, "Oh, it's the biggest export." I'm like, who the fuck's buying this cheese?
And then they have cheese they just call tasty cheese.
I know. What sort of cheese is it?
Yeah, what is it? It's just tasty cheese. Where did that come from?
think
The
it's
milking
cheddar.
competition as well.
I think it's cheddar, but they can't call it cheddar.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. It is slightly
Not in
more
the cheddar
expensive.
region. I don't know.
Do you know what I love? Irish butter. Jesus, dog. Pineapple. Yeah, I don't like them.
Not keen on pineapple lamps.
C. Her pride in the constant selfish battle with Phil as they compete against each other with random strangers' life savings.
Well, I mean, that's
long-winded.
definitely true.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
They're
I-
head to head with people.
head to head, you know,
Financials.
and they're all horrible. Like everyone, because you can't go onto a show like that and be a normal, grounded person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
You
Grand
want
Designs
attention,
is the
yeah.
same. Like you got to go and be like, well, the budget was about 6.2 million, but we've actually spent 8.5 million.
And we've also had 4 kids in the process.
Yeah, and
They're always pregnant.
John's moved out. And, and
It's
then
just
they
me
live
and
in
the
the
kids.
caravan for years.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we've been living in the caravan. Now the project's running a bit over.
Yeah, it's every single time.
I hate
Do you know
them.
what I love? We did this before. Do
Tories.
this-
They're
do-
all Tories.
do this with Amazing Spaces. It's a drinking game. Me and Jane did it. Every time he says amazing, you do a shot.
Amazing.
And we did it drinking a bottle of absinthe. We were absolutely
Absolutely
off our
steaming.
chops. Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it was shocking.
Amazing. I reckon Kirsty swallowed her AirPods. She probably, I don't know. I don't know how that's happened. I don't.
But-
She
but
was.
they could
I bet
look-
she took them out of her ears and then she was tying her shoelaces or something. She was holding it in her mouth and then
Oh, that's plausible.
she's coughed and one of them's
What if
gone
you have
down.
like a bowl of sweets
You
and
think
they
she
fell-
just eats AirPods?
No, because it could look like a little Milky Moo. Oh, this is not connected to that milking competition. But you remember Milky Moo sweets? Okay.
No, wait,
White
wait.
sweets.
The little bottles, the little white
No,
bottles.
that's milk bottles. But
Oh,
like little
then no.
white sweets. If the AirPods are white and it fell into a bowl of sweets, she could be excused.
But it was her AirPods. It
Oh,
was
so
two of them. So she's had to have done it both at the same time.
So she's picked up one and goes, that's a distinct flavour.
that's not bad.
Tastes like a bit of earwax. Let's
Yeah,
go again.
yeah.
Well,
I
what do
reckon
you
it was A.
Okay. Well,
For sure.
for
How do we
sure.
factually prove C?
Yeah, true. Kirsty Allsop swallows AirPod, pod by mistake,
Oh.
but reassures fans she's
You
chucked
threw
it
me
up.
there.
Yeah, it was just a spelling mistake. It's not important. Next question. Why was Cara Clark from Dublin hospitalised?
Oh, I don't know.
Now, here we go. And again, no connection to that.
Milking competition.
Yeah.
We're getting a lot of
Or maybe there is. She
Out
was
there.
influenced by Kirsty Allsop and devoured her earphones. They were wired ones.
oh,
Yeah, they get caught.
that'll get wrapped around an intestine.
She held in her farts from her boyfriend. Plausible
Okay,
again.
Plausible.
Or C, she pretended to be a cow in a milking competition. There you go. It had to be there.
I had to be
Yeah,
there.
I had
I
to be
mean, poor Cara Clark. I mean, the series of questions has all been like women doing mental shit.
And, yeah, true.
Yeah, because the one guy that was being milked,
was fake.
it was fake.
Yeah, true.
I am gonna say that Cara Clark. Let's go through these one by one again. She was influenced by Kirsty Allsop to very. No, I don't think she did it.
Okay.
I don't think Cara did that. She wouldn't do that
Why not?
because she doesn't look up to Kirsty Allsop enough. Who
Kirsty
does?
Allsop is an icon.
Oh no! Listen, everyone's like, yeah, Kirsty. I mean, I like Kirsty Allsop, fine. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, she, nobody's going. Well, Kirsty Allsop's doing it. I'm going to do it.
If
Mind
she jumped in
you-
the fire, would you jump in the fire?
Exactly. Kirsty Allsop jumped off a bridge. Would you jump off a bridge? No.
Yeah, would Kirsty Allsop.
But mind you, didn't she have like a sort of crafting Christmas thing that
Oh, she
everyone was
made
doing
shit.
for ages?
Yeah,
Was that
yeah.
Kirsty Allsop that
That
did
was Kirsty Allsop.
And everyone was like, oh, you can make your own centerpieces because Kirsty Allsop does it.
Yeah, so she did influence
She
people to
did
make
influence
stuff.
people to make stuff,
But
but
to
not
eat
to...
earphones,
Earphones,
with
no.
wires. Do you know this dog? He ate string or something from somewhere,
Oh, no.
and when he was
Lost him through.
when he was doing a poo, I had to pull it out for him. It was absolutely disgusting.
That actually gives me the heave.
Yeah, it was horrible.
That's horrible.
Yeah,
I'm glad that's on the podcast now.
I might cut it. She held in her farts from my boy.
I
That's-
think that's what it is.
Yeah, and that's an obvious thing because like my lovely lady does it as well.
It just holds them in for
Well,
ages.
now she lets one out every now and again, but it was funny. Early doors, she was asleep, and here, and her bum was there, and because I've never heard her fart, and then she let a fart, and she woke up surprised and went. It just absolutely
She's
shocked.
like, what have I done?
Yeah, it's like no, it's all right, it's fine. I like
It's
a fart.
just a perfectly normal thing,
gotta
and
let it-
everyone finds them funny as well.
Yeah, because if you hold it in, you could be hospitalized.
It hurts. But also, I don't understand. I didn't know you could be hospitalised from holding them in. Well, maybe
you
you
have to let
can't.
the
Maybe that's
air
not
out.
correct. But let's find out.
Well, let's find out. Where's my clicker? Dublin girl who refused to fart in front of her boyfriend ends up needing surgery.
Now, I don't know what's more embarrassing, to be honest.
What? The wallpaper? The jacket?
No.
Or the non-fart?
The jacket's all right.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know. Let's have a look here. Why? It's weird that she's not got the red eyes from the exposure, but he does.
Yeah. Why is that?
Oh, there's the dog.
There's
off
the
again.
dog again. Dublin girl.
That's a shame, eh? Because imagine she's had to say to him, I need to go into hospital. He's like, well, what for? What's wrong with you, Cara? Oh, I need surgery. Oh, why? What is it serious? What's happening? And she's like, filled with farts.
I just didn't want...
Absolutely loaded full of farts.
But do you
and
think it's like
putting
it builds up?
strain on my heart. I don't know how it works.
It has to be some pain in the
Oh,
belly.
yeah, yeah.
But do you think all the farts build up and she went in and just exploded? Like
Do you think when they actually cut in, it was like,
they had to throw in like little
and they're all like,
air
oh,
fresheners.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Jeez, Carter, why didn't you fart? Where's the
Just go
Febreze?
to the bathroom and have a
Jesus.
fart, for God's
Walk
sake.
outside where people are vaping. Just go outside and have a little fart.
Yeah,
Don't hold it in.
Cara, come on.
Yeah,
This isn't why all those suffragettes threw themselves in
No.
front of carriages. And
absolutely not. They farted.
We fought for equality and the right to vote, not to hold in farts and suffer and bloat.
Thanks for listening, watching.
Thanks, everyone. And then you can listen more on iHeartRadio, we think.